What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's pouring rain outside. It's Saturday. We actually started filming another video today, but got cut short due to waiting on some parts. It's the weekend. It's really the only time I have to work on this car. So went and pulled the wing out of the trailer, and we're gonna see if we can't bring this thing back to life. If you guys remember when we bought the car, this is for RuSTi, the abandoned hatch STI, sat for over 2 years, and yeah, it needs a lot of love. So it's a bit wet right now because, like I said, it's pouring rain outside, but it's very, very faded, very cloudy, and the bottom, despite the big cowabunga sticker, it's pretty good. So my goal is to get it back to right around this condition instead of this nice cloudy look. So we don't want that. And then for the other pieces, I believe this was a vinyl wrap that sat on here far too long, so I think I'm gonna have to sand all this off. I don't think it's gonna peel off. Same on this piece here, it's all crackled, so I think if we sand all of it down, it should come off nice, I'm hoping. So we'll bring out the old DA, we'll start with this piece, because I'm more excited about bringing this carbon back to life. So let's go get the DA, see what we can do. So this is the new DA. I actually got this from an Instagram follower. Shout out to the Euro Project, I believe, is her @ yeah, she's got a super cool Audi. If you want, go give her a follow. I have it linked in the description box below. But she hooked us up with a new DA because I didn't have one. So we're going to give this thing a shot. I've heard these are actually really, really good. So I'm hoping that we can bring this thing back to life. I'm going to dry it all off the best I can. And I'm actually going to do a little masking tape right in the middle. So we'll do half, and then we can pull the masking tape and see if it made that big of a difference. Hoping it will. So I got a few compounds over here. This is normally what I use to cut, so I use that first, but this is getting pretty low, so I pulled out some of this stuff. We'll see what works, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna run out of this before we get the whole wing done. And then this is just the finishing polish. I like to call it the finishing touch. So here's the side we haven't touched yet. Moving over to the side that we just hit. And that is just with the cutting compound, no polish yet. So I think we're gonna be good. This is gonna come back really, really nice. Super stoked. You can see this, we only hit a couple times, and this we went over quite a few times. That DA works awesome. So once again, shout out to, I think her name's Destiny. But yeah, let's finish bringing this thing back to life. So after our first hit of cut, this is what we got. Not too bad. There are a few little spots, like this corner, there's a little dot here, and then same thing right here. They don't want to brighten up, so I'm hoping maybe the finishing polish will get it. If not, they might just be too far gone, but from what it was to now, I'm happy with it. It looks pretty much brand new all the way down. And nice and glossy. So yeah, happy with that. Let's hit it with the finishing polish, get it all tapped off, and we'll be good to go. just finished up the top side of the wing. To me, it looks a million times better. It's not perfect, but it's honestly good enough for me. And I'm a perfectionist, so yeah, it's pretty good. You look at it from a distance, you can't tell any imperfections. So let's flip it over. We'll pull the Cowabunga sticker off the bottom. I don't have enough cut compound left to do the bottom, so we'll just clean it up. The bottom isn't bad at all, so we'll get the sticker off and then we can get on to sanding down the other pieces or trying to figure out a way to pull all that old vinyl off. That took a really long time, but bottom is now good to go. Looks brand new. You can still kind of see the imprint on where the sticker was, but it's pretty much gone for the most part. And then, yeah, top. We'll re-clean this off a little bit. It's got a little bit of powder on it. I did end up taking the DA to this side as well, just to try to get as much as I could of the adhesive off. So we'll go ahead and clean this side up one more time, and then our wing blade is good to go. Now moving on to these pieces. I have no idea how I'm gonna get all this vinyl wrap off. You can see it is a wrap, but as soon as you go to pull it, it'll just tear because it's so dried out. Yeah, so probably gonna have to sand that off. I'm gonna try to apply heat and see if it does anything. See if we can actually get like a peeling part and peel it all off, but I'm assuming we're gonna have to sand this all down probably. Yeah, I don't really see any other way. So we'll try the heat. If it doesn't work, break out the sander and go to town.
Alone, I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care. You're on the... All
right, so it's the next morning now. We got a lot of the bottom of this all stripped down with just a little bit of heat. It actually came off pretty nicely. Pretty surprised, but the top is too dried out. It's too thin. We're not gonna be able to peel this, so break out the sander, get this sanded down. Hopefully it won't take too long. I spent quite a few hours just to get the bottom yesterday, so we'll see what we can do to minimize the amount of time it takes. Spent some time with some 80 grit. Looks like a cow now, but we are completely smooth. All the vinyl is off the top. There is still some on the sides. I'm gonna try to get that stuff off with some heat, at least the best I can. Just take some time and peel it, and then we can sand the rest down. But the thick stuff is easier to peel off than it is to sand. It takes quite a while with even 80 grit. 2-3 hours later, we have all the vinyl pulled off this thing on both sides. So pretty much ready for coat of primer, and then we can wrap over the top. So there was one part right here where we got almost down to the fiberglass, so that's why I'm gonna prime over the top. These are the last two pieces we have. I'm hoping that the wrap, because it is not as sun faded except for the top, hopefully this will all peel off nicely. We'll see, but I'm gonna get the heat gun hooked up and we'll get these stripped, and then this thing will be ready to go.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything.
That literally took forever. Probably would have been quicker if I just sanded the whole thing, but everything is now stripped down, no more green. I did go ahead and sand down the sides where it was really sun faded. But yeah, these probably just take a little bit more hand sanding and they'll be ready for primer as well. You can see they use some sort of primer for the vinyl. So we'll sand all that down before we, put down new vinyl on it, obviously. But yeah, pretty happy with how it all came out. Here's our blade. So yeah, pretty happy with how that came out as well. Can't complain. This thing should look really, really good by the time it's ready to go back on the car. So last thing I want to get done today on the car is pull these stickers off, see if we can get the clear bra stuff off the doors. Any adhesive that's on the car, really, I want to get pulled off. There's a few stickers up here on the door, here on the windshield, so all that's going to come off real quick, hopefully. And yeah, I've been getting a lot of questions on how to pull this stuff off, so I'm hoping a little bit of heat should do the trick. Just got all the stickers off the car. Now the clear bra, like the factory PPF that's on the rear door, it's gonna be a pain in the butt, it really is. It's coming off and not easy. I'm gonna order some plastic razor blades. It's what my buddy Chandler was using to get a lot of that stuff off when we wrapped the red hatch. So I'm gonna order some of those, try that, get it as best as I can. I don't wanna use razor blades because I'll scratch the crap out of the paint. So yeah, we'll give that a go. I'll have some here in a few days, but for now, I'm happy we got the wing done. That's ready to go, and yeah, one step at a time. Now, I'll give you a little sneak peek of the next video, which was supposed to be this video. We do have this long block almost complete. I just have the manifold kind of chilling on here right now, but I had an external wastegate bracket that buddy sent over. Shout out to Tyler Combs. I'll have his info linked down below. Sent this over to us for free, which was really nice, but because this turbo is like an antique, it doesn't bolt up. It's got like little set screws in here and it doesn't fit the compressor housing. So I gotta get this back off, take it to go get welded, hopefully tomorrow. And that way, we don't have a floppy internal gate when we have an external gate sitting right here. And then also we're waiting on the little adapter to go from our FP inlet to the bypass valve. So yeah, waiting on a few things with that. Kind of spaced it. But I'm gonna get the shop cleaned up. It's a freaking mess in here. We got vinyl everywhere. So get that all cleaned up, and then yeah, it's coming to the end of our weekend, so I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. But I'm gonna wrap this one up right here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a short one, but hopefully by the next video we'll be able to get this engine dropped in the car and get this thing running. So I'll catch you then. Peace out. See y'all later.